Hi, I'm Dan Applequist. I lead the developer advocacy group for Samsung Internet, and I'm here to talk to you about Samsung Internet and web authentication. So let's get right into it. First of all, what are we here to talk about? Well, a couple of years ago, Fido Alliance and W3C got together to form a alliance, a partnership, a liaison, which helped to create something called web authentication, as it says, a stronger authentication on the web, which is definitely something that we've been paying attention to. So Samsung Internet, just to put it in context, is Samsung's mobile web browser. We're a browser from Samsung. We're Chromium based. We ship on all Samsung phones and tablets, and we're available on other Android phones as well. We have a beta channel, so we release new features first on that beta channel, and we definitely engage with the developer community through that beta channel. We also, importantly and relevantly, take an active leadership role in W3C web standards. And privacy features are a differentiator for us. And we definitely view web authentication under that umbrella. Just to put things in further context, we have about 5% market share of all mobile browsing worldwide, which is quite a significant share. So putting web authentication in context then for us, what does it mean for regular web users, for users of Samsung devices or users of any devices that are operating Samsung Internet? Well, in the modern world, people are using the web throughout their daily lives, in all aspects of their lives, everything from banking, investments, healthcare, education, taxation, government services, entertainment, social media, shopping, communication, etc., etc., etc. Everything that we do is mediated in some way via the web, and this increases the complexity and increases the need for authentication as we have more and more ways of authenticating, more and more passwords, as people popularly think about it, more complexity, and also more risk to data leakage, or even worse, your assets, your digital assets or physical assets being stolen or misused, data being misused. All kinds of bad impacts can happen when authentication goes wrong. So web authentication can greatly simplify and help to secure the services that we all use on a daily basis, every day, that are vital to our lives, and that's why we think this is a vital technology to continue to develop and to release. So, how does Samsung Internet implement web authentication? So I can show you this very simple screen flow. The idea here is that we're using web authentication as a second form of authentication for GitHub. And in this case, the user first is presented with a screen asking them to use a secure key. They tap use a secure key. They get a browser supplied UI, which then asks them to get started, and then asks them to choose how to use their key. So they can use it either in Bluetooth mode, in NFC mode, plugging it in over USB, or they can use a device stored key, which is stored securely on the device itself. I've prepared a little video as well, which we can show, that shows kind of me going through this process for Twitter as well. So I choose the account. I'm actually using Samsung Pass here in order to enter my username and password in, and then once I do this, I go through the web authentication flow, and I start using my secure key through the NFC method by simply passing it along the back of the device. We can then see that the authentication takes hold, and I'm authenticated and pass through using that as a secondary means of authentication. Right, so in essence, it's easier and it's more secure. We view it as a win-win. So with that, I'd just like to say thank you, and thanks for the opportunity to present this to you. And if you have any other further questions, or if you want to find out more about Samsung Internet, you can always visit our homepage on developer.samsung.com/internet, or follow us on Twitter or Medium. Thank you very much.